This is John Wick Ballerina, but make it Gen Z. Hey everyone, welcome back to the Movie Buddy. I'm your host Josh Blumenkrantz, and today I am reviewing Pretty Lethal. This is a fast-paced action story that mixes ballerina with a fight to survive. And the film follows a group of young ballet dancers traveling abroad for a recital, but then after a murder happens abruptly, they realize they're in serious danger and have to fight out their way to survive. Each girl has their own moment to shine. Lana Condor plays a more difficult teammate. She's kind of a bitch in the beginning, fight with Maddie Ziegler, but over time she learns, okay, I gotta work together with the team to kind of like help us survive. So that was kind of cool to see that character progression. And then Maddie Ziegler is kind of the leader of the group. She basically is the best dancer of the group, which makes sense because Maddie Ziegler, who you might know from like Dance Moms or like Sia's music video, I forget which song, but it's fine. But yeah, Maddie Ziegler, she's really good in this. I have to admit, I guess she's really stepping it up as an actress from what I hear, so good for her. She really kind of keeps everybody together and in check, especially during these crazy times of like, the murder going down and like they have to get out of there to fight for their lives, which is, it's really cool to see that as a young, strong woman. And then you also have Iris Apatow and Millicent Simmonds in this. They are sisters. Millicent Simmonds is deaf. It was cool that Iris Apatow clearly picked up sign language to communicate with her, so that was kind of cool to watch that dynamic. And Millicent Simmonds, she has enough more to do than Iris, I would say. Like she has an infatuation with a boy, and she kind of comes back later into the movie when she disappears for a little bit. But it's kind of fun to see both of those women working together alongside the other women. And lastly, Avantika, who you might know from the Mean Girls musical movie. She is very good in this. She's like the comic relief. She's not the brightest of the group, but she has enough spunk and heart, and she really works hard to with those kills. Oh my god, the kills are insane. So the fact that these women basically took a 3-week ballet course to get ready for this is insane. It really is. I mean, most of them have dance training, but still, just the amount of turnaround time on this movie is crazy. And they use their dancing skills in great use. They murder a lot of men in very creative ways, stylized with dancing, putting blades in their shoes, stuff that you would find in a more normal dancer's handbags. So I really enjoyed the creativity of this, and then we've seen stuff like this in Ballerina, the John Wick story with adults and stuff, but for young girls, Gen Z, this is cool. I like this. This is kind of inspiring women to be strong, to keep dancing, and to ultimately just work together as a team. Now, what didn't work for me is the movie feels rushed, especially when it gets in the main conflicts. And Uma Thurman, when she gets into the picture, she's an interesting villain, but it's just not fleshed out enough. She basically wanted to be a dancer when she was younger. Stuff happens, and now she's the head honcho of this crime organization. It's all over the place, especially with what you want to feel for her, but it's just a little too late, honestly. And it just, I don't know, I wanted more. This movie has a good premise, but it's just not executed properly enough. But I do respect what the director and the writer were trying to do with this story, but at the end of the day, I just wanted more, and it just flies by. It really does. I mean, at the end of the day, the heart and core of the story are the group of girls, but I don't know. It's at least with the villains, have them have a little bit more to do. I don't know. It's just they're basically hitmen, in and out. But man, I don't know. I wanted more, and I just didn't quite get to it. Overall, I had a fun time watching this. I watched it at South by Southwest with a large crowd. People were screaming, with all the kills and everything, and just having a good time. But yeah, this movie could definitely be a little bit forgettable. I'm not gonna lie to you, but it's a good at-home watch. If you got nothing to do, you want to watch some action, some young women kicking ass, and if you love dancing, then this movie really is for you. So if I had to give a grade on this movie, I would give it a 6 out of 10. Like I said, it's a fun at-home watch. You got nothing else to do. Watch it with some friends, have some drinks. Just chill out and have an action-packed romp of a time. That's really all I can say. And those are my thoughts on Pretty Lethal. Thank you so much for listening. If you like what you heard, go ahead and hit the subscribe button on the channel. Greatly appreciate your feedback and your support. And remember, when you go to the movies, bring your buddy and talk about movies. Until next time, bye.